The concept of a deep state has permeated political discourse across the globe. It refers to a clandestine network of unelected government officials and powerful individuals. These individuals are believed to manipulate or direct government policy. This manipulation occurs without regard for democratically elected leadership. The idea suggests a hidden power structure operating behind the scenes. This structure supposedly serves its own interests. These interests often diverge from the public good. The term itself gained significant traction in the early 21st century. However, its roots can be traced back much further. Historical parallels exist in various forms of conspiracy theories. These theories often involve secret societies or shadowy cabals. The notion of a state within a state is not new. It has appeared in different contexts throughout history. For instance, some scholars point to the Ottoman Empire. Here, a powerful bureaucracy sometimes acted independently of the Sultan. In modern times, the term deep state often evokes images of intelligence agencies. It also includes career bureaucrats and military leaders. These groups possess institutional knowledge and long-term influence. They are seen as resistant to political change. Proponents argue that these entrenched interests can undermine presidential agendas. They might leak sensitive information. They could also obstruct policy implementation. The argument posits that these actions are taken to preserve their own power. They also aim to maintain a particular ideological direction. Critics of the deep state theory often dismiss it as baseless paranoia. They argue that it is a dangerous narrative. This narrative erodes public trust in democratic institutions. They contend that what is perceived as a deep state is merely the normal functioning of government. Bureaucracies are inherently slow and resistant to rapid change. This resistance is due to their complex structures. It is also due to established procedures. Disagreements between elected officials and career civil servants are common. These are often misconstrued as conspiratorial actions. Instead, they represent healthy checks and balances. These checks and balances are vital in a democratic system. The media plays a significant role in shaping perceptions. It can amplify or debunk these claims. Social media platforms further accelerate the spread of such narratives. This makes it difficult to distinguish fact from fiction. The psychological appeal of deep state theories is undeniable. They offer simple explanations for complex problems. They provide a sense of order to a chaotic world. They also assign blame to a clear, identifiable enemy. This can be comforting for those feeling disenfranchised. The belief in a deep state can foster cynicism. It can lead to political disengagement. It can also incite distrust in legitimate news sources. This creates a fertile ground for misinformation. The historical context of such theories is crucial. Post-World War II, concerns about military-industrial complexes emerged. These concerns were articulated by figures like President Eisenhower. He warned against their unwarranted influence. The Cold War era also fueled anxieties. Secret operations and intelligence gathering became commonplace. This environment contributed to a climate of suspicion. The Watergate scandal further deepened public distrust. It revealed abuses of power at the highest levels. These events, while real, are sometimes reinterpreted. They are used as evidence for an overarching deep state conspiracy. The internet age has democratized information. It has also democratized misinformation. Anyone can now publish and disseminate theories. These theories can reach a global audience instantly. The echo chambers created by social media reinforce existing beliefs. They make it harder for individuals to encounter dissenting viewpoints. This tribalism can solidify belief in deep state narratives. The lack of transparency in certain government operations also contributes. Classified information and national security concerns limit public access. This secrecy can be interpreted as evidence of hidden agendas. Whistleblowers sometimes emerge. They reveal classified information. Their actions can either confirm or refute deep state claims. However, their motives and credibility are often debated. The legal framework surrounding government operations is complex. It includes laws governing intelligence agencies. It also covers civil service protections. These frameworks are designed to ensure stability. They also aim to prevent political interference. Yet, they can also be seen as mechanisms for entrenchment. The debate over the deep state often becomes highly politicized. It is used by various political factions. They use it to discredit opponents. They also use it to rally their base. This weaponization of the concept further complicates understanding. It blurs the lines between legitimate criticism and conspiratorial thinking. The implications for democracy are profound. If citizens believe their government is controlled by unseen forces, participation wanes. Trust in elections and institutions diminishes. This can lead to political instability. It can also lead to a decline in civic engagement. Education and critical thinking are vital tools. They help individuals navigate this complex information landscape. Understanding the nuances of government operations is essential. Recognizing the difference between bureaucratic inertia and malicious intent is key. The role of unelected experts is also a point of contention. Scientists, economists, and public health officials advise elected leaders. Their advice is based on expertise. Some view this as legitimate input. Others see it as an attempt by the deep state to impose its will. The balance between expertise and democratic accountability is delicate. It is a constant challenge in modern governance. The term deep state itself is often used loosely. It lacks a precise, universally accepted definition. This ambiguity allows for broad interpretation. It can encompass a wide range of grievances. From policy disagreements to perceived corruption, anything can be attributed to it. The lack of concrete evidence is a recurring theme. Proponents often rely on circumstantial evidence. They use anecdotal accounts. They also use inferences drawn from public events. Skeptics demand verifiable proof. They ask for direct evidence of a coordinated, illicit network. This proof is rarely, if ever, produced. The burden of proof lies with those making the extraordinary claims. The historical record shows instances of government overreach. It also shows abuses of power. These are distinct from a pervasive, hidden deep state. They are often the result of individual actions or systemic flaws. These flaws can be addressed through democratic processes. The danger lies in conflating legitimate concerns with unfounded conspiracy theories. This conflation can distract from real issues. It can also undermine efforts to hold power accountable. The concept of a deep state taps into primal fears. These fears include loss of control and betrayal. It resonates with those who feel powerless. It offers a narrative where someone is always in charge. Even if that someone is malevolent, it provides a sense of agency. The narrative suggests that if the deep state can be exposed, problems can be solved. This provides a false hope. It diverts attention from more complex societal challenges. It also avoids the hard work of understanding systemic issues. It also avoids the difficult compromises of democratic governance. Ultimately, the question of whether a deep state truly exists depends on definition. If it refers to the normal, often slow, functioning of bureaucracy, then yes. If it refers to a coordinated, malevolent, secret cabal, then evidence is lacking. The term's power lies in its ambiguity. It allows for different interpretations. It serves different political agendas. Understanding its usage is key. It helps in discerning legitimate concerns from unfounded fears. The ongoing debate reflects deeper anxieties. These anxieties are about power, control, and the future of democracy. It is a symptom of a society grappling with rapid change. It is also a symptom of a society struggling with complex challenges. The discussion will likely continue. It will evolve with political landscapes. It will also evolve with technological advancements. The human need to understand who is truly in charge persists. This need drives the enduring appeal of such theories. The deep state, as a concept, is more a reflection of societal anxieties. It is less a verifiable entity. Its existence is debated. Its influence on public perception is undeniable. Narrative shapes political behavior. It impacts trust in institutions. It is a powerful idea. It deserves careful consideration. It should not be dismissed lightly. It should also not be accepted uncritically. The nuances are important. Implications are significant. The future of democratic discourse depends on it.